we're looking at the Soprano 2 part for Songs from Luke, the abridged version. Okay, so we start with an overture, which is piano for quite a while, and then about halfway through the overture, which is not massively long at all, the chorus will stand, and then you'll see, hopefully you've got the score in front of you, bar 27, the upbeat into bar 28 is when the chorus start to sing, and you'll recognise the tune. It's the tune of O Come Emmanuel, and we're going to sing in Latin, and we start on an E, and we're in unison here with everybody else in the chorus. We're all singing together. Veni, veni, oriens, solare nos adveniens, noctis debile nebulas, dirasque noctis tenebras. Then there's a few bars that are just piano, and then you'll hear the piano play a chord like that, just an octave, and then a really low one, and then the conductor will bring you in to sing Amen. And the men of Amen has got a pause on it. Hi, so fanfares resound. You don't come in until bar 71. And you kind of, I think, be able to tell quite easily when to come in. The tenor does a sort of very strong bit where he says, a son named John, and then the piano music changes to be much more sort of cheerful. Before that, it was a bit more serious. And then we come in bar 71, and we sing this. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men do an echo of that, and then there's a tiny bit more piano. The men sing a bit more. John will pave the King's Road with his life. Now listen out for the note they finish on. That's where they sing life, because that gives us our note. John will unfurled crimson carpet. And then we get turning hearts towards the light, towards the light, turning hearts towards the light. Okay, and then it's very similar, so we're now up to 84, 85, 86, 87, bar 88. We go back to fanfares resound. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men do their bit of piano. Men sing some more. Again, they're going to do King's Road with his life, which again gives us our note. So King's Road with his life. John will unfurled crimson carpet, turning hearts towards the light, towards the light, turning hearts towards the light. Okay, then we get baritone solo, some alto solo, a little bit of violin solo, and we come back in bar 159, and it's the same kind of idea as before. I think the words are very slightly different. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men sing, bit of piano. Men again, this time they're singing the feet of he who comes, but it still ends on the C sharp, which gives us our note. So this is bar 167 now. John will unfurled crimson carpet. All eyes turn towards the dawn, towards the dawn. All eyes turning towards the dawn. Little bit of piano, and then us again. Fanfares resound, announcing restoration. Then the men and the violin, and again the men are going to sing John will speed the feet of he who comes, feet of he who comes. That That's our C sharp. So this is us now at bar 186. Here's our C sharp. John will unfold crimson carpet. All eyes turn towards the dawn, towards the dawn. All eyes turning towards the dawn. There might be a little bit of a rit at the end. I'm not sure. Okay, second sopranos. So we are looking at Zachariah's song. And actually, after fanfares resound, you have a huge section where you can just relax and enjoy listening to everybody else. So we're now looking at bar 929. Now, you're not singing here, but this is just to give you a little peg to hang things on so that you know where you are. Okay, so listen out for this. The tenor soloist is going to sing this. Dawn approaches. So you can listen out for that. Dawn approaches. Okay, and you will hear the piano after that. It's going to play a high chord, and it says on the score very long pause. Okay, so hopefully as well that's going to give you an indication. So you'll hear this really long pause on this note. Okay, and then very helpfully the piano is going to give everybody their notes. So the piano then plays. Okay, which is the notes for everybody. Now, second sopranos, you're going to start on an A. So I will point out to you the one you need to listen out for. This one. Okay, listen again. This one. So hold it in your head. There it is. There's your A. Okay. And then you're going to sing this. Between bars 937 and 938, there's what's called a metric modulation. Now what that means is that how long a crotchet lasts for is going to change between those two bars. Now, I think the best thing to do is not overthink it, but just use your ears and listen to what feels right and watch the conductor as well, and you should be fine. Okay, so don't worry too much about that, but just to flag it up for those of you who are sort of real music aficionados and thinking, what's going on here? Okay, that's what's going on there. Let's just try it again from, well, I tell you what, I'll give you the piano bit in. Here's your note. Okay, so you've got a note. And then you're going to go. And just the very last bit here, and we're going to sing Tranquility with all of the sopranos and altos in unison. So you're going to hear the baritone solo singing that we may walk our tomorrows in glades of tranquility, tranquility. And his last tranquility is he's going to sing the tran on an E and the quility on a G. Now that's really helpful because our notes are E and then G. So he's going to sing tranquility and we sing tranquility. Okay, suggest you take a big breath before trying to sing that bit. Second sopranos. So it came upon a midnight clear. Now don't get caught out at the beginning. This is not us. Although it looks like it's in your range, which it is, it's actually the soprano soloist singing at the beginning. So we don't come in until bar 978. So at 976, you're going to hear the piano do this. And then the soprano ones are going to sing that, and then we're going to sing. Okay, so listen, they sang, and we sing. Oh, let's just try it one more time. They sing, we sing. Oh, and going on through cloven skies, wings unfurled. Heavenly music floats around the world. Above the plains, on hovering wing, o'er its babel sounds angels sing. Okay, should we try that again? So at 976, you'll hear the piano, which is the end of the soprano solo bit at the beginning, and you hear the piano. That's soprano 1. Sorry, so sorry. Okay, so 976, piano. That's soprano 1, and then we go, oh. Let's try it again. And then this is us. Oh, through cloven skies, wings unfurled, heavenly music floats around the world. Above the plains, on hovering wing, o'er its babel sounds angels sing. Okay, then we get a bit of tenor solo. He's going to sing "For Lo, the Days Are Hastening On" by prophet bards foretold. The soprano solo joins in with him. They sing "When with the ever circling years comes round the age of gold." Okay, and then you'll hear the soprano solo just sing the "When," and then we come in bar 1003, and we are going to sing peace o'er all its ancient splendors flame. Okay, let's try that again. Peace o'er all its ancient splendors flame. Okay, and that's it, because after that it's the soprano solo and the tenor solo. Okay, so we're looking at the song of Simeon and Anna, and everybody is in unison at bar 1202. Okay, that's when the chorus next come back in, and again it's like at the beginning, it's the familiar tune of "O Come, Emmanuel," but we've got some new words here written by Helen Rongong. Okay, so they might scan slightly differently from what you're expecting. So this is how it's going to go. So this is bar 1202, the last beat, so the upbeat to 1203. That's our note. Okay. He is a light to light. enlighten those who tread the deepest shadows, wandering the places where God's name, the places where God's name is ever told. Okay, and then you've got a little bit of piano. And then the conductor will bring you back in, bar 1, 2, 2, 4. So the upbeat to 1, 2, 2, 5. And it goes like this. He is a light burning for those lost in life's confusion. Lord, yeah, shouldn't have a page turn there. That doesn't help, does it? Let's try that again. So we'll go from for those lost. For those lost in life's confusion, lonely and abandoned, in earth's evolution of success. Okay, so let's try that bit again from 1, 2, 2, 4. Just watch out for where the lone of lonely comes in. It's maybe a little bit earlier than you think it's going to be. He is a light burning for those lost in life's confusion, lonely and abandoned, in earth's evolution of success. Okay? Okay, second Sopranos. So the end of the song of Simeon and Anna, bar 1378. Bar 1378. You've got the tune, okay? And it's going to be quite familiar material because you will have heard this tune lots of times already in the piece, including just now by the soloists. Okay, so as your starting note, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Let's try it again. Hallelujah, hallelujah. And then take a big breath and you will go back to the A. So that was the A there. And then back onto the A. Okay, and you're going to go hallelujah. Okay, so going from 1378 again. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Come and greet your King. So let's just try that bit again from the Alleluia. So this is bar 1382. Alleluia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Come and greet your King. Okay. Then you have a little bit that's tenor solo, and then you're now up to the top line because you're joining in with the first sopranos and the soprano solo and the mezzo soprano solo. You're all on that soprano line from bar 1393, and you're coming in after 3 beats. So 1, 2, 3. In eternal. Okay. And then a little bit later on you get it renews. 1, 2, 3. Honored Phoenix. Don't know how long it's going to go on for. That'll be up to the conductor, and then they'll bring you up. They'll bring you off. Sorry. Okay, so let's try with me playing that tenor line for the et regnabit for the tenor solo, so that you can count it and check you're coming in the right place. And I'm going to keep it strictly in time, but it might be held back a little bit, so you're going to need to watch the conductor. Okay, so this is from the tenor solo entry, et regnabit. Okay. Et regnabit in domo Jacob in eternum, in eternum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Et regnius. 1, 2, 3. Non erit finis. You get the idea. Okay, should we try that one more time? So we go from et regnabit. So this is the tenor solo. Et regnabit in domo